First of all, I want to thank those who recommended the series to me, because when something is good, it's good. But this shit, it's fucking good. So yeah, thank you for recommending it, because it's been 3 episodes, no, actually 4 episodes, alright? I liked the first 3, I really did, but the 4th episode, especially that ending, man, just pushed me over the edge. That muscle-faced titan came out of nowhere. Oh, and before I go on, I know there's a manga, but I don't actually read it, so please avoid spoilers, because I like enjoying this on a weekly basis, not knowing what the hell is gonna go down. Thank you. Samuel was falling, and then you got Sasha doing some Spiderman action, just gotcha, bitch. Aside from being incredible, the animation, this sort of reminded me of the one used on Legend of Korra, with the exception of like, the characters. Sometimes their outline, it's very thick, so, I don't know, it just sort of gives me the impression that the animators are using like a Sharpie on them. Honestly, the reason why I love this episode so much was because it introduced the characters as a group, as part of a unit, if you will. And the thing about that is that all of these kids, like, what are they, like 19, like 20, 25 max? Yet some of them, including our main character Eden, aspire to put their lives on the line to protect the rest of the human race. Now, that's not entirely true, because his main goal isn't to protect the human race. I guess that's kind of like a consequence of his action, but his main goal, at this point, it seems like it's more like a quest for revenge than anything else. But anyway, these kids are aspiring to put their lives on the line, to kill these entities, these naked entities, that are the size of the Statue of Liberty that go around eating people. And possibly raping them, I don't know. Okay, I kind of retract that because, well, for one, and it's not like I was looking for them, but I didn't see the Titans have any genitals. Okay, I was kind of looking for them, but it was only because I was curious to see if the censors were going to do something about, you know, showing naked people. They're not just giants, like, there are some creepy-ass looking motherfuckers. And spoiler alert, the one that eats Ahaha's mother, that was a creepy looking bastard. Most of them seem kind of retarded, though. You know, they're just walking around going like, just stepping on shit, crushing houses. Which brings me to another point. The premise of this show, as of right now, is very simple. The story takes place in the future, okay? And there are 3 walls that just protect the human race from the outside. And that's a good thing, because outside those walls are the Titans. Now, the thing is that they started coming in, you know, they just bursted in through one of the walls, because like I said, there's 3. So they just go and just wreak havoc, and it's just crazy shit. And it's up to the humans to defend themselves from these beings using some, what I like to call some metal-bending police gear, you know, Legend of Korra style. Like, they have like this device, it's called 3D gear. But basically, they're just like grappling hooks that you can shoot, and like it just helps you move in the air really fast with the help of some swords as weapons. And one of the ways, well, the way they're training right now, it seems like they're training to aim for the nape, like the Titan's nape, and just slash them there, and hopefully that'll be like a mortal blow, and the thing will just come crashing down on some houses and kill less innocent people that it normally would. I'm telling you, if you haven't watched the series, you're missing out. You better get on it, because it's awesome. The first 2 episodes, I believe you could consider them setup chapters, because in between episode 2 and 3, a time skip occurs. But episode 1 and 2 just give you like the backstory that you need to have to understand why Eren is so pissed at these giant fuckers. We also get the character of Mikasa there. Mikasa, Esukasa, and Coconut Head. A.k.a. Armin, who's like really smart. I guess he's like the smart guy of the group. But anyway, they're likable characters in my opinion. Mikasa reminds me of like a little bit of Sasuke. I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of attractive. I'm talking about Sasuke. She's like top of her class, super skilled. Still talking about Sasuke. But there's also Annie and Sasha, and they're pretty good female characters as well. I mean, we haven't seen much of Annie, but what I saw in this episode, I loved. So thank you, because finally, I get to see an anime where women are actually useful and badass, without tit shots or ass shots every 5 panels. Or 5 seconds. That said, I actually have 2 questions. Why does Muscle Titan look like he's producing steam? And 2, what the hell happened to Eren's father? Because, in all honesty, it looked like the guy just bailed on his family. He was like, well, that's it for me. I'm gonna hit the woods. See ya later. I would have been pissed. I mean, like, yo, my father just fucking left before the fucking destruction even started. And why the hell did he have, like, a basement locked up that nobody could access? Like, why? That's some sketchy shit. And it's kind of weird, because Mikasa is supposed to be the adoptive sister of Eren, right? And yet you could sense the sexual tension between them. Woo! I saw the preview for episode 5, and given the way episode 4 ended, you can tell that shit is about to go down near the second wall. Overall, what really struck me about episode 4, that did not strike me about the other episodes, even though they were good, was that by the end of episode 4, I kind of felt like this vague sense of brotherhood and sisterhood was going on, in which like this, and I love the concept of individuals with different personalities coming together to achieve a common goal or to fight a common enemy. And I sort of felt that. Those of you who read the manga, don't be afraid of spoiling me in that respect, because I really do want to know if this is a story of people bonding over a situation of warfare, pretty much. Because I think that's what it is. You know, you got the Titans, which are like, yeah, it's just like this massive shroud of terror, and they have to come together as a group. Obviously, you have the main character with every story, but I don't know. I like the fact that there's more than one, and then they're coming together and they want to protect their race, our race. How many episodes are there going to be? Do you know? I'm still on the fence of doing weekly reviews. I mean, I just wanted to play my part in getting the series out there to the general public. And by general public, I mean those of you who are subscribed to me. If you haven't checked out the series, do yourself and your parents a favor and do so. In the meantime, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Sasha, Spider-Man action. Gotcha, bitch.